Happy Monday morning, ladies and gentlemen out there. I just want to say this. A lot of times, your decisions and your upbringing will reflect your life later on. Some of us have had hard lives, some of us had easy lives. Some of us can literally look at our lives and go, you know what? We got to change these things. And some people will blame everybody else their whole life for their situation. They will blame themselves. I crashed my car last night. I fell asleep behind the wheel. Well, if you were tired, you should have pulled over. You shouldn't have been driving. Driving tired is like driving drunk. Now, you guys know I've had a DUI in the past. That's my fault. I chose to get behind the wheel of a car while I was drinking. A lot of people don't take a look at their situation and look at the choices they made. And a lot of the choices you make, like I said, will reflect your upbringing. My parents' number one goal, God rest my mom's soul, was to give me the best chance at survival in this world. And my dad always said, son, this world is not forgiving. Nobody's going to do it for you. It's not easy. I got to be rough on you so you know the world is going to be twice as hard on you than I am. So you got to man up and understand this world is not easy. They worked hard to get me to the suburbs. It was not about living white. It was about living right. Do your own research. Go to the inner city schools of any black hood. Look at the surrounding areas. Look at the school. It's falling apart, most likely. The parking lot is littered with trash. The lunch is probably trash. The curriculum is trash. Then go to the outskirts. You don't even got to go to the suburbs. Just go to the white areas, even the white areas with poverty, okay, with the trailer parks. Their lunches are better. Their schools are clean. Their curriculum is better. There's no violence. There's no gang violence there. You'll have crime no matter where you go. Don't get it twisted. But the levels of crime is different. It is. My parents also taught me how to speak to people, how to speak to law enforcement, how to diffuse a situation. I've been pulled over by white cops before, and guess what? They expected me to act like every other ratchet black person, and when I didn't, what do you think they did? They put their guard down. They said, I diffused the situation. I get pulled over doing 110 in a sports car, and the first thing they think I'm going to say is, why are you pulling me over, officer? I put that on my mama. Whoop-de-woo, whoop-de-woo. No, I don't talk like that. I don't say whoop-de-woo. No, whoop-de-woo. Sir, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I shouldn't have been doing this fast. I'm stupid. I got a sports car. I took accountability. You know how many times white officers and policemen in general let me go with warnings, bro? I've had cops give me warning after warning after warning until I finally get a speeding ticket. Because they're like, yo, but my colleague gave you like 7 warnings. And you know what? I paid a ticket and go on with my day. A lot of you know I had a DUI. Now, if I had that victim's mindset on my way to Canada with my white friends, because I was with a Portuguese cat and another white dude, we get to the border because we're on our way to Toronto. I got a DUI when I was 28. I'm now 43. I was 32 when I went to Toronto. That was my first time going to Toronto. Like, I've been to Canada before my DUI, and this was after my DUI. So I went with my parents when I was younger, but now I was an adult going. They check your passports at the border. At the border. They told me, yo, you have to go inside. Now, I had an idea because somebody told me if you had a DUI, Canada don't tolerate that. It wasn't because I was black. It was because I got in trouble. So I go inside. I speak to the customs agent. I wasn't like, I'm saying, though, how come you messing with the black man? I was the only one with a DUI. I said, sir, I'm sorry. That was a bad time in my life. I was going through a divorce. I was losing homes. You know, I addressed it. I'm done. I served my 3-month suspension. I'm good. And he goes, Canada has a no DUI drinking and driving policy. I said, sir, you will not have a problem. I apologize. You know, it was the past. I can't change it. I'm sorry, sir. You won't have no problems with me here. He looked at me. He looked at the passport, stamped it. Have a good time in Canada, eh? We were on our way. I've been to Canada about 10 times since then. Because once they let you in, after that, after they call you in and they see you've been in there and you haven't had any other arrests, they don't even stop me anymore. We walked across, me and my girl did the whole relationship thing. We went to Niagara Falls. We walked across, I think that's the Rainbow Bridge. Somebody help me out in the comment section. The Peace Bridge or the Rainbow Bridge? We got the little lock. Well, we walked across to the Buffalo side. We do the lock, the little key, throw the key in the thing, put our initials. Never had a problem. Walked right back in customs, scanned our thing, boom, right back in Niagara Falls. A lot of men don't accept accountability. And a lot of black men, I'm telling you, they will do some horrible things. And then when you call them out on it, it's poor me. It's poor me. You shouldn't have did that. Oh, because a lot of black men subscribe in the hood to the no snitching. Criminals have that no snitching mentality. Suburbs, we're going to call you out because we don't want you breaking into our stuff. Everybody knows when you get a flat screen TV in the hood, you do not put that box out. You put it out at night. You do not put that box out during the day because somebody will break into your damn house. In the suburbs, we ain't got that problem. You know what we got? Raccoons. Raccoons are smart as hell, man. They will take the cinder block off your garbage can. Here's a little trick. Spray your garbage with bleach. They're smart. They won't come back to that. They will not come back to that trash. Just spray a little bit of bleach inside. Our problems, people with their dogs crapping on our lawns. But that's our problems that we have. Now, you're never going to get rid of all the issues, but the issues are different. These people's kids, and when I was going to school, these kids are freshmen, sophomore. I'm going to Cornell. I want to be a podiatrist. I want to be a science something major. I want to be a prosecutor. I want to be a lawyer. I'm going to Brown University. I was like, damn. I knew I didn't want to do that. I was like, yo, I ain't got the smarts for that. But I do wonder if I would apply myself. The decisions you make today can affect your outcome. A lot of people, even influencers up here, the decisions they made in the past, they're still victims. They still never owned up to the things that they've said on other channels. Some of them think that I don't know they have other channels where they said stuff. Oh yeah, I know they got other channels. And when you call them out, they never lived up to being a man. A real man can apologize and say, listen, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have. Because I say to myself, I could have sued the hell out of somebody, but they don't have anything. I would spend more money on a lawyer suing them for nothing. In life, you got to make better choices. Why waste money suing a nobody? Or why waste money, on expensive fly jewelry when I can make memories? That's why I love my subscribers and I love my members, because we look at life differently. We just don't say we making money. We make dividend portfolios and show buy orders and bank statements. Link will be below. Well, we're not convicted criminals our whole lives and then fly straight for a year or two and want a pat on the back. I'm trying to change people's lives. I always have. The messages I was given 2 years ago, you got people with oven mitts now talking about helping the community. Why weren't you doing that before? I've been trying to tell people, just listen to your boy. I'm ahead of my time. But hope you made it this far. Think about subscribing, joining the dividend membership. You will see in time that portfolio will grow and people will say, you made your money from YouTube. You made your money from this. You made your... They're not here for the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years it's going to take me to build that out. It's not how you start. It's not how you start the race. It's how you finish it. No regrets. Sorry, the phone shaking. Get it.